Well, I got the hiccups. Can I hiccup in tune at the right time? I don't know. Oh, anybody else have the hiccups? I think y'all scared them out of me. Maybe I'm feeling like they're done. That'd be cool. Let's see. I think we're okay. Now we just have to wait for the yawn. I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. But this is not Craft Roulette. No, it's not Friday night. Sorry. This is In Review, which is Craft Roulette Part 2, featuring you, our card contributors. And what is Craft Roulette? Well, in a nutshell, it is the ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we are live every Friday night, leaving a seat for you. And then on Tuesday night, we'd love to have you come join us and play this thing. So, how's everybody tonight? I think everybody's doing pretty well, it looked like, from what I could tell. Yeah, stay in your craft room where it's cool. Man, it is so humid here, but we're okay. This show has 3 parts, plus a bad dad joke warm-up. This first show has mail call. Oh my gosh, you are going to be so amazed by the mail. Card slideshow, where we'll look at a few of the cards we got from last week and are still getting in from episode 217. And then we'll play the very tricky, the very cryptic, the very fast-paced, I spit all over myself, fast-paced, interactive card detective game show. Woo! Whodunit. And as always, I done it. But you get to decide whose card I'm casing. We will explain that later in the show as we go along and we get closer to it. But first, here we go. What was that in the mug? It was a tool. It's a little crafting tool. I don't know what these are, but they're very good. And I just keep it right there. Anyway, yep, I don't know what it's called. It was an old close to my heart tool, and I really like it. So, such as it is. So, this time, this is not very seasonal. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? And I think you know this one. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? This would be better in October. Because he was outstanding in his field. Yeah, that was pretty good. But, you know, this is one of my favorite books. This is next to the book that is about anti-gravity. Because the book that's about anti-gravity, I can't put down. All right, that was a bonus joke. Bonus joke. I better make a check so I know I've said it. Didn't make a check, it just made a dent. Anyway, woo! Such is life. That's how we get going. I got to get you to this mail. I got to. After I tell you about our spin sponsors this month, Trinity Stamps. They have such cute things. I've been playing with some of their stamps for months and months. I just love them. Not Too Shabby. Jamie, welcome back. We're so glad to have you. You have a lot of cute stuff going on in your store as well. Copictopia Creatives. Go over and check out their tutorials on Copics. I think, you know, we all want to get better on that, and they've got a whole bunch of information on that. And Karen Berniston, we're going to see one of her dies right in the mail tonight. Karen Berniston, that makes all the fancy die things, interactive dies. Oh, they're good. They're good. They're amazing. And they all have videos, which I highly, highly recommend. Unless you're like some engineer and get it, because I don't. But here we go. Let's get started on this wonderful mail stuff. Okay, so it is still, I'm going to get this bulky stuff out of the way. We still are getting cards for Mr. Producer for his birthday. And since we are talking about the, which way is it go? Since we're talking about Karen Berniston's dies, this is one of them. Look at this, from Sue Small Crider. What? I mean, I don't know. What can I say? Oh my gosh. It's she always puts in the most amazing contributions to Craft Roulette, and she wrote the nicest little note to us too. And they look so complicated. She insists that they're not terribly complicated, but they are very complex. So I don't know how that works out together. But look at that. This was one of her, you know, when I got this open, I was doing this, of course I had to play. I was thinking, man, you could make, like, for Oktoberfest, you could make this into an accordion. And you could do it, and you could have a little Bearstein in there. But man, oh man. She does, it's under S.E. Smalls, I think Smalls, is her YouTube channel, and she shows you how to do all these things that she puts in for for Craft Roulette. So check out, you can find her on the process video tab on many episodes, and she just does a really good job of explaining things. Then she put this little pretty in. She had gotten a Krog, which is a Craft Roulette original giveaway, a handmade card with an itty-bitty gift. I guess it's still hooked in there. And I didn't open it past opening it. First layer opening. Then there's second layer opening. But she had gotten a Krog, and I sent her one of my favorite cards that I'd just been hanging out and going, oh, this is one of my favorite cards. Not that I did anything with it, but she sent me a pretty little ornament. But it's like a springtime ornament. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So it could be, what's it say inside for the love of Pete? Nothing that, oh, it's Karen Berniston in cahoots with Riley and Company. I'll be darned. On their, there's Karen Berniston's, I didn't know they had that. That's a cool thing. Anyway, a little ornament, a little spring ornament. There's so many things you can do with paper. It just never ends. Never ends. Thank you, Sue, for sending this to me so I get to share it with everybody. That is a real treat. Ooh, I love it. I love your work. Then I got from our sweet friend Brenda Gentry in Utah. She sent Why We Need Grandsons. Oh, it's a sweet book. And she has a granddaughter. She needs a grandson. And look at those pretty pictures. There's a sweet little verse that goes along with it. Looks like my boys, except not at all. But with their intense look when they're trying to get a cookie. And there's some little, I think this will be a fun book even just to look at pictures with little JD with. Just adorably sweet. And that was very thoughtful, Miss Brenda, to have you think of me. In the Grandma Club. She's in the Grandma Club, and she was surprised at how it affected her. And I understand that a lot. Sent some little goodies for the goodie bags. We were talking about this on a Zoom call yesterday. And right now I've got a lot of stuff for goodie bags. And we were talking about how I really can't take anything that's been used because I would just be so overly inundated. But you all keep us in lots of good stuff for giveaways. It's wonderful. And she sent a couple cards. Look at this. Look at this. Is that the cutest little thing? Little onesie. So excited for you. Tons of dimension. Really worked well because it was in a bag. And look at her little detail on the background. I don't know if she knows that I love gray backgrounds, but I do. And just the little details on these are like stenciled. That maybe washi tape. Does anybody else scratch their cards? Gotta scratch them to know what's going on. And really nice paper. On a quality schedule or a quality scale of nice paper, she's right up there. And then a very sweet note. She's a nice girl. We're so glad to have her in our support group. She's just one of a kind. Thank you, Miss Brenda. Then we got some more. Let's see. Then we got this card, or Mr. Producer got this card from Brenda as well. And look at this. You went, oh, that's a neat card. Happy belated birthday. You are so cool. She always knows how to work those dies. Oh, I don't know whose dies this is, but whose die it is, because she uses a lot, but she knows how to use them well. Look at all those little chocolate sprinkles everywhere. Pistachio, chocolate, vanilla in a strawberry cup. Isn't that beautiful? I think it looks just really, really thoughtful and sweet. Everything about it. I do this for a couple days. Surprise myself each time. So cool. That's Brenda. Thank you. He really liked it a lot. Mr. Producer also got a nice card from Smurf, one of our leading ladies. Look how pretty this is. To a great guy, sending birthday wishes. Oh, coyote. We have coyotes around here. I like them on cards a whole lot better. Just a whole lot better. Really beautiful background. I think she stamped her little birds. Nice die frame for the front with a little ink. Man. And then she stamped, looks like she stamped those reeds. Not weeds, reeds. And then just kind of, I think Bob Ross would like that card. I do. And then she made the inside so it looks like a little landscape. Again, very nice paper quality. I appreciate good paper quality. And I liked very much how she said, Stephen Gunn, Mr. Producer Extraordinaire on the front with a beer stein. No doubt who that was for. We know well, don't we? This one is super fun. This is from Monica Manenti in Switzerland. And when I looked at it, I thought, well, that's funny. What is this? What is this? But it goes, breaking news, near breakdown of Kansas City Postal Service, Kansas City, May 2024. In the last few days, the Kansas City Postal Service reached its limits. Several employees had to work overtime to sort and deliver cards from all over the world. Reason for the flood of cards was the birthday of Mr. Producer, the technical wizard behind the world-renowned Ultimate Card Making Challenge show, Craft Roulette. Is that adorable? What a great, great card. I mean, we were both kind of fooled by that. I thought it was a real piece. I did. And then she's got this great, I'm scratching. That is paper piece, or those are glued on there. Man, those are straight, Monica. That is one heck of a card. And then she put a little note, sweet note, inside, really, really thoughtful. Got to meet her on a members Zoom call the other day and really enjoyed talking to her and learning more about her. She's smart lady, writes technical journals, or I think that's what it was. And I got to show this to the Kansas City Postal Service. My girls at the best post office in Kansas City, that would be Martin City. Shout out to them. I don't get to see them as much as I used to, but I always enjoy their smiles and their sweetness. So thank you for sending that clear from Switzerland. That's dang cool. Here's a beautiful card from our friend Shelley Gilman. Sweet little way to do that. Plus the washi tape's really pretty. Washi tape a little note in there, and just, looky there. Look at there. Little nod to Craft Roulette's wheel. Very, very good. Who made this one? Crazy Kitty? Monica Manente. She's in here under Francesca. I believe it's out. It is Francesca. Switzerland. It's Switzerland. Yes, Monica Manente. Yep, that's it. Pretty darn cool. And look at this starburst with all sorts of pretty papers that really look nice together. I wonder if those were all supposed to be together, if you pieced those together on your own little cleverness. I don't know, but it looks great. It has a real nice continuity to it. Very, very cute. I like it. Mine are usually kind of crooked, imagine. But Shelley, that was very, very thoughtful. Thank you. And luckily, as far as I know, the Postal Service is still doing okay. Erin Cobberstand sent this cute card for you. Can see why she thought of that idea for the post office, though. My gosh, Stephen's gotten so much mail. It's so nice. Cobberstead, look at this. Look at that. Ink blending and then foiled on top of it, I believe. And then eat cake. I'm always up for cake. And then a very, very thoughtful note. That is I guess that's like, I don't know. I guess it's a foil kind of plate and then that just made into that. That's really nice. I don't foil, so I don't really recognize the process as well as I should. But it sure is shiny and pretty. Look, little buntings. And confetti. Confetti is one of my favorite things on cards. Just makes a party right there. Very, very pretty ink blending, too. From that beautiful pink to yellow, yellow-green, blue-green, down to indigo or blue. Very nice. Note to self. You need some ideas on color blending? That looks good. Very, very sweet. Then Linda Gorman, who was our guest last week as our mystery guest on our patron show, or our member show, which is our third show. Look at this paper. It looks like Your Paper Insider paper. And it took 3 weeks to get here. And I'm wondering if everybody just passed it around because it's so pretty. I don't know. I think it's really pretty and nice stamp that didn't even get canceled, but I won't use it again. But isn't that nice? What a party right there. But don't you suppose they just kind of had to look at it a bunch? Hey, look at this. Hey, Joe, have you seen this? No, I think they probably all played with it. But a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, you were born. These are embossed on vellum. Happy birthday. And there's a beautiful galaxy right there with the same kind of paper underneath those little scalloped edges, postal edges. What a card. This by Linda Gorman. Yeah. Yep, she's a good one. She's always I really enjoyed spending the hour that we worked or that we looked through cards together. Look at that, silver and white. No, gold. Is there silver too? Gold, silver, and white splatters. That is a lot of splatters. But very, very good. And look at the way I suppose this is, I don't know if this was a stamp that is made like that, but it's very Star Wars. War-ish. Yeah, that's a good one. You know, I can't just throw this away. It's too pretty. Thank you on behalf of Mr. Producer. Paula Rice, never forget, says this was a happy anniversary card from Paula Rice. Very, very sweet. Thank you very much, Paula. I know you're a busy girl. She's not here this evening. She's one of our standard moderators, and she is out eating pizza with her son for his birthday. So look at this card, though. That's so smart. This is, you want the numbers? You want the numbers, eh? You want the numbers? This thing is, I was thinking it looked about this. Yep, sure enough, it's 4 1/4. So this would be a little bit smaller, just 4. So the pretty is 4. The matte is 4 1/4, and then this, of course, would be 4 1/4. And yeah, I see how she did this. And then this is 2 inches, so 4 1/4 by 2. I know. Numbers are very helpful sometimes. That's not a heart card, but it sure is effective looking. Really pretty, especially if you had some pretty paper. Yeah, you could get a lot of mileage out of that layout. Thank you, Paula. That was very, very, very nice. Here's a couple things from Biddy Penny. You know it's always going to be a party if it's from Biddy. And I watched the video this morning of her making these 2 cards. I laughed and laughed on these as she was making it. Look at this party. It's like an event. It's Bitty Penny's event in the mail. And this was a card that she made for Mr. Producer to be able to use. I threw it in for kicks just in case you could use it, and he might be able to use it. He certainly wouldn't be able to use it if he didn't have it. So there's a hot chance that maybe somebody will come along and he needs to send them a card. There it is. That's very, very thoughtful. Mr. Producer, you put on quite the show and make it look so easy. And she's got stickers all over here. I can't even. And it's going to have lots of colors and lots of fun. She says, there I am. That's Mary Gun Fun. She said I was on a craft bomb. I laughed and laughed. I was drinking coffee this morning, just laughing, watching her do this, and just diving into so many personas and all the different culture, Craft Roulette, Craftiverse that we have going on. Mr. Mike with his googly eyes and his little bow tie, Deputy Heidi's card. I don't even remember this, and I don't remember that, but there's like you just go right into her brain, and it's a beautiful, fanciful, fun place to be. She's got the Team Purple, Team Orange finish line there. She ended up with a Craft Roulette inspired Trinity die with the TV set, and then she put Cool Mary in there. Lord have mercy. And then she was talking about her drink that she talked about on the show one time that she spilled into the television and ruined the television. And then she has Munch, I think is the guy's name, with the scream on there. What could go wrong? Having people craft live on the air. Seriously, if you think about it too long, you really can kind of lose your mind. But we just don't think that deeply. There's the chatterbox. There you are. She said there are some gents in the chatterbox, but she said, there's more ladies. So she just had that sticker for more ladies. And then on the back, she wrote a sweet note, which I haven't read, but I'm sure it's sweet because it's from Bitty Penny. If you haven't seen her video on that, you might enjoy it. I sure did. It is on her YouTube channel, which is Bitty Penny. Of course. I got one more thing from her to share. Well, let me cover up her address so we don't have any. I hope I have it because I just covered it up. Okay, so this is her box that she sent, and she sent Happy Mail, and she decorates the outside. I mean, I'm lucky if I get anything mailed, which I did mail a lot, including the May birthday cards. But she decorates everything. She is making the world cuter, that's for sure. But look what she sent. Let me get back. She sent a softest, sweetest blankie for JD. It's just so soft. She said her mom made it. It smells sweet. Oh, it smells sweet. And her mom made it. She promised me it was new. And it is so soft, and so the colors are just so rich and pretty. I will wrap him up in there. Yes, I will. I'm torn. Of course, I will ultimately keep it, but I am torn to think, would this be something I'd want to keep over at his house, or no, I want to keep it at my house. Isn't that beautiful? She had her mom make it. And I thought, man, I wonder if you have time to do that. But she said she had her mama make it. So thank you, Bitty Penny's mama. You raised a very exceptionally sweet woman. So we appreciate her, and I appreciate you doing this. Thank you so very, very much. And then she sent a card complete with little applique, I don't know what it is. Lots of gems, lots of activity. Little guy painting, that must be JD, painting the Eiffel Tower. Just a party, just a party. And then she wrote a very sweet letter, because she always does. It's from the whole Clayton family. Very, very thoughtful. Couldn't thank you more. Homemade with love, Biddy Penny. Then, because why would you ever stop at that? She also had included this little thing for journal bits. A little paper sack with a beautiful little stamp on it. That has a whole bunch of little ephemera and journaling tucks. Look at that little stork. A little baby card. So fun. A little bibber on some pretty paper. Yeah. This just lovely. Just a very, very thoughtful, lovely gift, as you would expect from the Penny. And then, look at this. Mary Frances' first cookbook. It's a vintage book that she has redesigned. Oh, and I haven't looked into it yet. She makes a lot of books like this on her channel if you're ever interested. And it's just nice to go and hang out with her. It's just a relaxing place to hang out. And you never know when she's going to be on. But she just is relaxed and enjoys hanging out with you. So it's just a very, very sweet time. Look at all this stuff. Oh, there are some cute kitties and doggies. She often goes live early in the morning before she goes to work, which is a mind blower. Oh, look. A little note. Oh, relatives. That's cool. That nice big thing. This is just going to be so fun to have to fill in things. Oh my gosh. There's a little paper clip. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Goodness gracious. I have the best mail. Oh, isn't that pretty? I get the best mail ever. Just, our family is 1/10 away from full-blown circus. No kidding. That is more true than you ever will know. Don't we all feel like that? We're just on the verge at all times. Because we know. And then, so these are called signatures. So this is one signature, and where's the tie? No, it's the next one. And it ties right there into, she has it covered, but into the back. And then another signature full of fun stuff. There's a little guy painting the Eiffel Tower. Just a little treasure just to even look through here, isn't it? She's got, lots of cards in here. Oh, paper clips. Another great way to have paper clips around. Oh, cute. Biddy Penny, my mind is blown. And that's not an easy thing to do, but that is just very, very, very thoughtful. All the way around, I have treasures. Thank you so very much. My goodness. Whew. Okay, well. Let's hear it for the mail this week. Definitely worth that, because that was good stuff, guys. I told you I had good mail this week. I also have a whole bunch of great cards over in the gallery. This is for episode 217. We had not Biddy Penny, we had her pal, Crafty Al, everybody's pal, Crafty Al, and her daughter Presley on Friday. Oh, they were adorable. They were so adorable. They had the kind of whispering to each other, and you could just tell they were buddies, and it was a good time. So great to have them on. This is randomized. I didn't choose these cards. I don't know what's coming up. I think we're at like 360 some cards, and we'll see what we come up with. If you do like slideshows, we do have a third show for our members. All the members get to play or be reviewed, and not all the cards though. And I always bring on a member mystery guest. have a really fun one that was scheduled for tomorrow. It won't be out publicly until tomorrow evening, probably late. But this week we got A2 card again. French Cafe colors. Oh, I really, really like what you have done with those. June was our element, and polka dots, which has been a perennial guest request, was our random. Whenever we give the chips, a lot of times the guests will say polka dots. So I think I need to pay attention to that, because if they know something about polka dots and want to use them, I think I need to know and use polka dots as well. That was my card. The A2 was just A2. French Cafe kind of went with just an outdoor setting, some rich colors and some open air. June was when bugs come out. And then polka dots, I polka dotted the tree, and I also polka dotted her cheeks, which I think Marjorie Betchel, I think you were the one that suggested that. It was brilliant, so thank you so much. Helen Y sent in this pretty card. Oh, it's very pretty. Lots of white space. Look at her polka dots. It is so fun to see how everybody uses these parameters. From California, they're so different too. This is her number 32. I'm going to yawn. You know it's true. The top fold is, yep, so it's an A2 top fold represented by pastel colors. So that's a whole nother way to do it. I went kind of saturated. She went pastel. Represented by flowers and butterflies. I've been getting lots of butterflies because I planted milkweed. And strips of polka dots on the, that's a nice strip over there to kind of hold that edge tight, and then have all the horizontals coming out of that, and then have some flowers associated to each one of the horizontal bars. And some little butterflies just flitting about. Love you as long as I live. Laugh as much as you breathe. That would be hard, but a good goal. And do what makes you happy. Well, here I am. So check, check, check. That's pretty good. I like it very much. Love your colors. Your flowers are pretty. Nice card, Helen. Thank you for joining us all those many weeks. Stacy Cobb from Idaho has sent in 65. She went fruity. Strawberries ripening in June. I think they are. I think that's absolutely true here too. Mauve brown, yellow grade greens. That's a good way to put it. And reds. Those look good. You did a great job. I like that kind of the yellowy top. Swiss dot in the background. Aha. Is that probably an embossing folder? I bet. That's a good thing. That's kind of a good staple. An embossing folder with Swiss dots. I think we've seen quite a few of them. I know that Crafty Owl was saying it was one of her favorites. That's a really pretty basket. It must be a dye, and then you've got the darker brown underneath it. Yeah, that's really pretty. Stacy sends a lot of pretty cards in. And 65 is no joke. That is a lot of cards, Stacy. You always share with me over on Instagram too. So if you want to see more of Stacy's cards, check her out over on Instagram. Very pretty. Keep them coming. Donna W. from Alberta, Canada. 16 cards. Oh, look at her pretty ink blending. And she debossed, I believe, her big circles. Oh, those are cool. This is June birthday for her grandkids. Well, that's nice. They're going to like that. Look at all that happy birthday celebration fonts. Oh, those are very fun. Very fun. Makes a great horizontal bar all the way across. You could always cut those out too, you know, to use the happy. You could do like a happy, cut out two happies, but the yellow thing, big happy birthday. That'd be fun too. Or you could mask them and then cut them. I'm gonna yawn. I even sat down. I don't know. There's just, am I on time? Oh, well. Yeah, I'm about on time. That's about usually when I do it. But Paula's not here to time. Oh, she is here to time me. Oh, was I on time? Man, I'm regimented. That's really pretty, Donna. I like the way that the colors that you chose, and that's perfect. Perfect for grandkids. Very fun. Kimberly D. from Wisconsin went with a wedding theme. I said, let's see, scrapbook cards today. Wedding rings represent June. Lots of weddings in June and October. Pale pink and green with silver. Like place setting. Huh. That looks good. That looks good. She's got those rings really stand out. Sizzix dot embossing folder again. I don't have one, but man, I'm starting to wonder if that's something you should have. Thank you note to a relative that's helping with my daughter's wedding. That's so sweet. Those are very thoughtful gifts to give. A gift of card with your thanks, because people work hard on weddings. Oh my gosh. But I love that tone of green and the pink, light pink together. But those rings really stand out. They get the eye tension. That's where that goes, right there. Nice. And I hope that wedding is going well. Is it over? I kind of am thinking it's over, but haven't heard much about it. So very good, Kimberly. Well done. Vicki Jensen from Montana. Those are great colors too. French Cafe pastel colors. Mwah. That's, yeah, French chef's kiss. I think it works. Good month. Babies are born. Yep. Boy, are babies born in June. I've got a stack of cards to mail out just for members that are in the card exchange that are all born in June. We got 21. If you are in the card exchange and that is a daunting thing for you, I did make a little list of ideas for you on how to kind of filter what works for you on the weekly update in the members blog, yeah. On weekly update. Maybe that'll be helpful, because I want, I hope that everybody takes part as much as they can. But 21 cards is a lot to send out. But this is so sweet and so baby darling. Just baby darling. I love those heart balloons, and the colors that you chose are just so soft and so very, very sweet. Like that you actually use string too. Yep. Very, very cute. Nice job, Vicki. Lori Patterson, this was adorable. I looked at this one on Facebook, and I think you said more about it there than you did here. But June 10th is hubby's birthday, and June 21st is bring your dog to work day. And our dogs say, what does that mean? We just follow you into the studio. And I say, yes, we always go to work together, don't we? Rainbow colors from the cafe photo. That was a great way to use it. Just like Mr. Producer said during the show, just Google color or French cafes, and you got all sorts of really good project color lists. Look at those polka dots in that big, big balloon. I think this kind of I thought when I first saw this, is this Norma? Is this Norma's card? But it's really, really cute, Lori. I like the pattern of that geometric two together. I like it. And you use real string too. And that dog is hilarious. And you use three different pattern papers. And then you just stamped happy birthday in red to get a little pop of excitement. Man, that's so cool. You guys make good cards. You really do. Little masterpieces all. Margaret Alexander from Trinidad and Tobago. You're your first one. Welcome. We're so glad to have you here. Happy birthday. And you got little hearts in there using gold for the candle flames. Cute. Submission for Gina K and Rena K. Page would not let me. Oh dear. Okay, well, we'll try to fix that up. But we're good. We're good. I think we'll be fine. We'll check in. Maybe we can check in and see what happened. But blue and orange New York Met team colors. I think the Mets, probably somebody's in a French cafe with the Mets t-shirt on. I'm pretty sure of it. Interpreted number as 7. Definitely could have that a birthday in June. and used heart-shaped charms to replace the letter A. And you've got polka dots in the... Look, it's fine for this week, too. Twist those. You know, that... And we had an A2 2 weeks in a row. This is perfect for this week. We just figured it out. You had the premonition last week that this would work for this week. Very good. It's a cute card. Super cute. So glad that you joined us. Sorry you had problems last week. We're glad it worked out for this week, though. Thank you, Margaret, and welcome to Craft Roulette. Stamper Girl from Illinois, number 34. Look at this. Decoy duck. Well, he's not. I don't have that button here. But those are some pretty fun duckies. She made this on she does a live after the show, and she made this card on that, I believe. It's really bright colors for her little cafe. She's got baby duckies in June. So cute. Little waddle butts. And then polka dots on the cattails, which are where hot dogs are made. I heard somebody say that once. Cattails are where hot dogs are made. Really cute. I like it. The book, and then she has the book going different ways too. She's got vertical book and horizontal book for the duckies. Oh, the colors are great. It's really nice. Well done. The Paper Tanker from Maine. This is number 36. And I got to get moving along here. I love all these cards so much. Look, you've got some Altenew things going on there. Really pretty happy birthday. She imagines eating al fresco. We have the blue sky and the greenery. The forget-me-not flowers are in full bloom right now. Oh, how nice. And we have bachelor buttons blooming here. They're kind of a pretty purple blue. The dot on the exclamation point in the center. Exclamation and flower center. Oh, very good. So you just use one dot for the center and then the one dot. Sometimes we get polka dots and we go, gotta have them everywhere. But we always say in the speech, you don't have to have them everywhere. You can just kind of fit them in. Beautiful cards, my gosh. You like these? I do. I like them very, very much. If you like those, please go over to craftroulette.live and enjoy the gallery. It is a wonderful, wonderful place. And if you want to get a little early peek at the gallery and with purpose, gallery walking, strolling with purpose, it's time. Do you like that segue? It's time for Whodunit. Forget all my buttons. Man, we're all warmed up. We know about those 4 parameters. We're going to be looking for things that I will be making here in just a minute. Who's ready? Who are my detectives here? Oh, we got some good ones. It's an easy one. I'm going easy on you. The object of Whodunit, if you've not been here, is to be the first card detective to correctly solve the mystery of Whodunit and provide the clue that broke the case wide open. The details are, I will be making a card based on a card for the most recent episode. Here I go again. That was a little one. Episodes gallery. My project will be inspired by the selected card, and it will not be a perfect copy, though. There will be clues in my project, but it won't be as easy as finding one match because they could be quite hidden, they could be altered, they could be bigger, they could be smaller, they could be different colors, they could be all sorts of things. It's art. To play the game, you must be present during the live stream to participate. You need to have the correct gallery on craftroulette.live open to look for clues. And Paula Rice, she's already got my little thing here. So you gotta go to craftroulette.live, episode 217. To solve the mystery, type @craftroulette in the chat, followed by the name of the crafter that you believe inspired my card and the clue that you found. As Paula Rice said, @craftroulette, is it Merry Gun Fun with the little girl? Well, this is, but this won't be. So thank you, Paula. if you are the first to win or to solve the case with those 3 parts. You got to have all 3. If you are the first one to solve it, man, you are in for a treat. Yes, you are. You don't get merchandise for Decoy Duck, but you do get, not that, but you get a Krog, which sounds like a frog, but it's a Craft Roulette original giveaway handmade card with an itty bitty gift. Are we ready? Are y'all set up? Okay, here comes the duck. Here comes the duck. Order in the lake, because here comes the duck. Well, hello, Decoy Duck. How you been? That means he's been pretty good. He's been busy. We're expecting some rain, so he's getting the puddles all ready so he can do a little bit of swimming, right? Yep. I hope you have a good time. Just don't go out when it's lightning, right, Decoy Duck? Well, do you have anything else you need to tell the folks tonight? I thought so, because that is good luck in duck. Very, very good. Oh my gosh. Oh, you should. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I got my list here. I got my card. Oh, don't look. Yo! Did you see anything? No, I don't think so. Well, let's get out some supplies. Oh, there was the card. Oh, these are wild. Get some stamps out. Oh, I covered up my stuff. There we go. All right. Nothing in my container. Presto changeo. Mr. Producer just walked through. Left himself a little quacker. Okay. Are we ready? Everybody feel like they've got their spy glasses on? Ready to catch me? Bust my chops? Make me pay the big fines? Okay, make sure I'm up high enough. The guesses have already started. You guys are so enthusiastic. I love it. So I am just going to start off with a few little things. Will they be part of my card? Will it be inspired by the card or different than the card? My time will tell. I really don't know if I want to cut this out yet, but I'm going to cut it down a little bit. I could lose these. These are so tiny. So we'll just keep them right there. Okay, next. I can't really see that too well, can ya? Is it on purpose? Or is it just because? We'll never know. Well, we will know eventually. Okay. There we go. Next. Next. Whoops, I got the wrong one. Here we go. Little cow stencil. Because everybody needs a little cow stencil. I have been playing with the cow stuff from Trinity. It's just too fun. Got a lot of pretty things in the gallery. Even if you don't bust me right off, there's still a lot of pretty things to enjoy. It's never a loss. Roberta says she's guessing Helen. Why? Because I'm sneaky. How can that be true, Roberta? That's kind of an evil little sounding laugh. Very, very true. Yeah. Look who's here tonight. It's the Dust Bunnies. Good to see you, Dust Bunnies. They, unlike Decoy Duck, don't talk. I wonder what a dust bunny would sound like. Don't get me started, actually. Okay. Put those off to the side. I'm going to do some really fast coloring. So, if you want to learn how to color, this is not the time. There's not a lot of technique here going on, and even less instruction. So, just want to get some pigment on these guys. See what I mean? I was not lying. I was not. I don't lie about such important things. Now, other things, you never know. It could be a decoy. Is a decoy, would that be considered a lie when it's a game? I hope not. I don't want to be a liar. Just a thief. That's all. Just a thief. Here's Bunny 2. Bunny 3 coming in. Mr. Producer is keeping an eye on you scallywags from the police department. Worked your way up to detective. Now you're here catching an international art thief. At least you're trying. Got a little smear on that guy. I don't know what ink I had stamped him in because it was just in the container. Such is life. A little smear on a dust bunny is just part of its charm. This is my favorite part. Ear whacking. There we go. Oh, I thought this would be easy tonight, but I guess I just haven't given away my secrets yet. My obvious clues. Ah. I am like the slowest driver in the world, and so I counterbalance that by quickly cutting around the edges when I'm fussy cutting. I'm sure it makes sense on some planet. We are going to have a great guest on Friday. Cassie Trask will be with us. She is on the design team for Trinity, which is a spin sponsor, which made these darling little bunnies. And I think she's made some cards with these guys. I always learn stuff on her videos. She is a good teacher. It is so hard. I don't know. I'm not a teacher at all. Woo! Woo! Wake me up! Wake me up! I've been busted! Dad, gummit! I can't remember who it was. I'm trying to see who busted me. Ah. Very, very clever. Very good deducing. Want me to work on it just another minute? Well, I don't know. Yes, I'll work on it just another minute because that will give somebody else a chance not to bust me, but to see if they were right and on the right case. Congratulations. We are going to reveal who you are in just a few minutes or a minute. Yeah, that's not quite big enough. La Rouge. See, that's French. See all the subliminal messages here? Powerful. Very, very powerful. Yep. I got busted. That was pretty fast. Oh, you know what? No, I didn't. There's the panel that I was going to use. So I thought I had used it. Let me just push that off to the side. We'll see if you can figure if you got it yet or not. Oh, I don't like that at all. What am I doing? I'm so upset I got busted. So upsetting to be arrested in front of so many friends. Oh. Got it yet? Anybody else have any ideas? Oh, I forgot to tell you that the slow mode was on, but I guess you figured it out. All right, I think we're done. I hate getting busted, but I get busted every week. But I don't hate getting busted because if I don't get busted, then I think I'm way off base and I've done something terrible. So, are you ready? Let me get the card that I cased this morning and see if I was accurately describing or depicting this wonderful card that I'm about to reveal. Congratulations to everybody for making great guesses. I cased Becky Yarling, which is with her very, very cute card with her little bunny and her bear. She did a vertical A2. I did a horizontal A2 because my dust bunnies didn't fit really well on the vertical kind. She used white, gray background, so I did 2. She also used red, green, brown, blue, and gray, and I did the same, and often pretty much in the same proportion. She used 2 critters. I used 3. She used 2 different kinds of critters. I used 3 of the same kind of critter. She used the Say Something Nice Day from June. And so I thought, you are wonderful friends is a nice thing to say. So I did the same. She put dots on her banner. It's an adorable card. I did dots on my hearts. And I also put white dots on my tablecloth. And the banner. I made I think she used a stencil or paper to do her bricks. And I just used a T-square and a marker. And then the horizontal, the diagonal lines of the floor, and I just used ink to make mine the way that she did it. I thought it was really cute with all three of them hanging around on the little tablecloth. I loved the little blue hat, so I made a little blue hat for the dust bunny. Her bunny had that pretty little blue flower, and of course, the middle dust bunny had to have a little flower in her hair too. Instead of tea or coffee and cookies, I had lemonade. So there you go. With some shiny stuff on it, and there's some sparkles on there too. That's a lot of fun went into making that card. I really, really enjoyed it. Who was our gumshoe? Amy Powers. Congratulations, Amy Powers. She says, is it Becky Yarling with 3 characters? You're good. That was early. That was really early. I hadn't even gotten to all the putting togethers and kind of some of the secrets that I thought would give it away. I did have some decoys thrown in as well. That's not a nice thing, but I thought you guys are too fast last week, so I threw in some decoys. Don't hate. Well, congratulations, Amy. And thank you so much, Becky Yarling, for your very, very cute card to copy. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's give a thanks to our members. Our members are the people that, if without them, you would be looking at nothing because we wouldn't be here. So thank you, members who are making this show and Friday's show fly. And I dare say Friday's show is a very popular show among all over the world, which is very, very cool. And we have these lovely people to thank. 21 birthdays in June. If you are surprised by that and you are a member and you're like, I want to give them a card, but jeepers, that's a lot of cards to make. They don't have to be fancy, and you can whittle it down. There's some suggestions in the update blog, the weekly update blog that I put out last Friday. Or no, I think it was Sunday or Monday. I don't know, one or the other. If you wouldn't mind giving us a thumbs up, that would be great. I am also doing more shorts on YouTube and Instagram Reels. And I'm having fun with the community tab here on YouTube. So check those things out. Share, please. We would really appreciate it. It helps us grow, and it helps you get a more defined thread or feed or something for the things that you like to. So thank you guys. Next Friday, we get to welcome Cassie Trask. Like I said, make sure if you're a member, you have voted your veto. We had a tie last week. So we don't want that. So go over there and flex your vote power and tell us what you don't want on the show this week. It's always fun. Well, shall we? Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes, Anita Solar says, yes, let's do it. Yep. Give that old nog a kiss. We will be here Friday next Tuesday for the same. Friday is an after party night. So if you are silver and above, you can join us after Craft Roulette for a little fun. It's nice. We talk about really, really fun things like cards and parameters and guests and each other. It's good stuff. We appreciate it. Good night from you know who, Decoy Tech, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.